thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello guys, Junior back again. This week we've got a review of Cotton Reboot High Tension. This is the sequel to the Reboot one that came out, must have been a couple of years ago. So this is a brand new Cotton game in the series. There is another Cotton game coming out. So they're doing Cotton, what's it, Rock and Roll. They're doing a second one to that. That is a really good Cotton game. I would say that's probably the best Cotton game that they've made so far, but this one's no slouch either. So let's get into it, what you actually get with this version. So, if you don't know, the Cotton games are a horizontal shoot 'em up. They came out a long time ago in the arcade, and there was ones for computers, consoles, and various sequels over the years. And then a few years ago they had a bit of a resurgence, and there was like loads of Cotton games released and re-released. And then there was two new ones that came out in the series. There was the Cotton Rock and Roll, and there was Cotton Reboot. They're both very different. One's a 3D game, and one was a 2D game, different developers. So this is the 2D game basically. So what you get with this, you get a story mode, which is basically your standard story. You get cutscenes. You get your standard arcade mode, which is just you just play as an arcade game. You get time attack, which is like a caravan, so basically it's like a score attack mode. Get 2 minutes, score as much as possible. Tutorial just tells you how to play it. Online rankings, and you get options. We'll go in here. There's not a huge amount of options. You can turn your score upload on and off, your stock of lives and difficulty and things like that. You can change all your buttons if you want to. You can do the volume. Plus, there's two soundtracks. There's the soundtrack you see there, and you've got this soundtrack as well. This one sounds more like the older Cotton games, and this is like a brand new soundtrack. So that's quite nice, there's two soundtracks. And that's pretty much your options. So we'll go story mode. So in story mode, you originally got a choice of two characters. You basically get Cotton and whatever her name is, I have no idea. Two different firing. Cotton fires forward, and she's like more of a sort of a spread firing. And as of a few days ago, you've had this free DLC character, which is the girl from Gunbird. She's got like homing fire. She's pretty good as well. So it's quite cool. They give you a free character. So we'll just play Cotton. Cotton's got a little familiar as well, Silk, which is the other little sort of like fairy thing flying around. She fires as well. So what I will say, like the story mode is all in Japanese because it's a Japanese release at the moment. There's no Western release. The Cotton Reboot was really good as well, and it's got like a crazy amount of stuff on screen. But what I used to find with the Cotton Reboot, as much as I liked it, sometimes bullets would disappear, or you get killed and they just flash back, and things would like, I must say like a sprite limit or something, I don't know. They would like certain things would disappear occasionally, but it is a very good game that I've played a fair amount. Well, what I'll say about this game is they've taken what they did with Reboot and they've made it even more crazy, but they've made it very easy to see the bullets and nothing disappears anymore now. So I'll skip this and I'll show you what I mean. So there's a couple of mechanics in this game. You've got your normal shot, you've got your bar at the bottom which builds up. It gives you like an extra shot. I'll explain that in a minute. And you've got a smart bomb, which is that. Your smart bombs, by collecting the diamonds, will actually get leveled up. I think it's collecting the diamonds it does it. Anyway, so what the trick with this game is, once you've got the diamonds on screen, if you shoot your shot through the diamonds, you see it spreads out. And then when that spreads out, it builds up a bar at the bottom. When that bar gets to full, it says OK. You get fever mode. Click into fever mode and you'll start getting big points from the enemies. Once you'll see a little purple bar at the bottom then building up on fever mode. What that is your tension bar. When that tension bar gets to the top, which I've just dropped it basically, but we'll do it again. Once that tension bar gets to the top, all hell lets loose and the scoring gets insane. So we're going to have to probably wait until a little bit later. So I'm going to just collect some diamonds at the moment. The graphics in this game are really nice modern 2D graphics. Well, lots of detail, multiple levels of parallax. So basically what's happened is now I've gone into fever mode and I've built up the tension bar. Now I've built up the tension bar, this game just goes nuts. You get crazy amount of stuff on screen, huge points, bonuses. And when I first played it, I was just like, what the hell is going on? It's got so bad I didn't know what was going on, but have a couple of goes of it and you'll just get used to it. So you've got to keep shooting through the diamonds basically to keep in this tension mode. So, and the diamonds get bigger. There's an extra life for that. There are a few extra lives around the place hidden. What you can do in this tension mode, if you're lucky enough, you can basically keep in this mode all the way through the level and get stupid amount of score. So I'm going to use a bomb here. It's not a bomb. The red bomb is the one I wanted here. It'll kill that enemy really easy. So I've jumped out of the tension mode now. So I've gone back to standard. So what I need to do now is start shooting through diamonds again. To build up my bar, almost there, and then go back in fever mode. And hopefully, for a bit of luck, I'll have enough enemies and I'll jump in the tension mode. Nope, missed it. Here we go. Oh, that was big. As you can see, this game is mental. The amount of stuff that goes on in the screen is a bit nuts. But what I found with this game, it's super Moorish. I don't know what it is. Once I start playing it, I want to carry on playing it. You just keep wanting to come back to it all the time. Trying to get a bit further. I haven't actually managed to 1cc it yet. I've got close, but I don't want to continue and beat it. I want to try and get a 1cc on it. Difficulty wise, it's not easy, but it's not super hard either. There is secret things you can get in the level. So here we go, first boss. I'm going to go into fever mode. That's it, we got intention mode on the boss. You can use a bomb as slight invincibility as well, which is quite nice. Keep pressing the wrong button. I normally play on an arcade stick, so I got the button set up a little bit different on the pad. Oh, I didn't see the giant sweet. Oh, he's gonna fire a big beam at me. So I'm going to use my dragon weapon. It's not full power, but it does the job. What's a little bit different in this one, the tea time on the other ones, if you could dodge all the tea times, all the cups coming down, you used to get a really big bonus. You can't do that on this one as far as I'm aware. But what you do is the more cups you collect, the more points they go up. They're worth more and more as you go. So if you can collect loads of them, you'll get more and more bonuses towards the top. It can be a bit easier said than done. So I'll show you some of the second level. Yeah, another sort of cutscene going on. The cutscenes are really well drawn. This game looks really nice. I think it's pretty much output in the 4K. It's very clean and crisp, even in game. So here we go. And I'm not sure if this game does have HDR, but sometimes the highlights are really bright and really sort of pop. Like say that background is lovely with the castle in the background. Let's get into fever time. I do like the new music as well, and I quite like the second soundtrack as well, the more traditional Cotton soundtrack. That's also really good. Right, you got to make sure you get that green one, because he'll fire a big laser that he sweeps across the screen and it'll kill you instant. Right, here we go then. It's weird, you get like loads of weird eyeballs on stuff when you go into this mode. So you also get little power-ups sometimes, like there. That'll give you a full bar, full tension bar you can use again. Good thing about this game as well, you can't crash into walls. And if you look at the character, there's a little heart. That's your hitbox, which is tiny. There's on the later levels, there's loads of secrets and stuff as well. You can find, like extra lives and various other things you can find in the background. Like the Cotton character as well, she looks really good. So the other two characters are different. The homing firing is handy, and the spread weapon is handy as well. And they've all got slightly different familiars as well. I'll use a bomb. So yeah, you know, overall, I think they've done a pretty fantastic job of this. It is better than the original reboot. So what you could do is there's extra sort of points up here, and if you go up here, there's an extra life. This game would be really hard if you could actually hit walls. Yeah, I think they've done a fantastic job on the backgrounds and the graphics, and the art style is really good. Like I said, it's not your 240p style 2D graphics, but it still looks pretty fantastic. There's a lot of detail. It must have taken them quite a while to do this. And it's good that they've managed to get everything where the bullets are not disappearing. So watch all those enemies coming behind you. I'll show you the second boss and then we'll leave the review where it is. You can see the really nice quality on the background there. I say this game gets more and more crazy the further you get through it. So here's a sub-boss. I'm gonna use a bomb on it. Dead. Sometimes you get a lot of extra secret items as well. Like in here. Like even the little items, the cakes and stuff look really nice. They're like rendered, animated sprites. But yeah, it does play really well as well. Like it works really nice on an arcade stick if you've got one. That was a big one. I would say the other reboot as well is worth getting as well, but if you're going to buy one now, I would say definitely get High Tension, because it's a more improved version of a more crazy improved version of Reboot. So you get different bombs as well. So I'll show you them. They say the bombs do power up and they get better. This is quite an interesting bit. You've got these little windows there. If you go over them, it puts out a clone cotton. Like you can do this, which is probably very dangerous. It's not a good idea. Or you can dodge them, it's up to you. You can dodge right through the middle of them. And so you could get through here without getting hit, but like your sprite is big and it hits the wall, but my hitbox is literally just that hard. with my multiple silks. The diamonds are worth a fair amount. So I'll quickly show you the second boss, and then we'll call it a day. So I'll use some of my bombs on it. That's the one bomb low powered. Yep, got another one of them on scene. The bombs do pretty good damage, especially when they powered up. So, anyway guys, what do I think of High Tension? I've been playing it for about a month now, and like I said, when I first seen it, I put it on, I was just like, what the hell is going on? I was just like, this game is nuts. But I can see what's going on now. It doesn't take much playing this here. I think it's got really nice graphics. I think the modern 2D graphics are really well done. They look like really high-class rendered sort of sprites and stuff. It plays really well. You've got the new tension system, which makes it go even more crazy. There's multiple bosses. I'm not entirely sure how many levels are on you. I think I've got to the end. I think I've got pretty much most of the way through level 6. Like I said, I haven't actually managed to get a 1cc yet, but I haven't credit fed it either because I didn't want to credit feed it. Yeah, it's. I really like the soundtrack. The second soundtrack is good as well. It's just more old school Cotton-like, so it's quite nice. You've got the choice between the two soundtracks, and I think it was really good. They released a free DLC character, so I wonder if they're planning on release anything else free on you. Maybe they got more characters planned. I don't know. It'd be nice if they did, and they. There's some more free DLC along the line. That'd be really nice. I say at the moment, this game, as far as I'm aware, it's out on PS5 physical, PS4 digital only. Oh, actually, is it on digital only? Yeah, I think it's digital only on PS4. Yes, I'm sure it is. I could be wrong on that one, so don't hold me to it. I'm not sure whatever it is. It is out on Switch, I believe, as well. But as for Xbox, I don't really know. It's Japanese only at the moment, so you're going to need a Japanese account if you want to buy it on PlayStation or Switch, and you're going to need to import it if you actually want to buy it. Which I imported the physical PS5 version from Amazon Japan. So here's a tip for you guys: if you want to import Japanese games for your consoles, by far the easiest way to do it is basically Amazon Japan. They will send it by DHL, and it'll take about 3 days to get you. It's really quick, their service, and they pay the import duties and everything up front as well. So depending on what you're buying, depending on how much they charge you. But what I have found out, you might be careful this one sometimes. If you pre-order something straight away, when it comes out, they give you a price, and they possibly give you a price match. And I've found that I've had friends who've bought stuff later, maybe like a month or two later, and they've had it pretty cheaper. And it's turned up cheaper as well. Like Sonic Wings 2, the new Sonic Wings. I got ripped off of that, basically. They charged me an extra 25 quid for the one. I made that cheaper because he basically pre-ordered, he ordered it about a week before it came out. So yeah, you got to watch your prices a bit sometimes. I don't know whether it was just a one-off and I got pretty done over, but apart from that one time, it's by far the easiest and the best way to buy Japanese games. These brand new games anyway. So would I recommend this game? Yeah, I would. It's really good. If you like Cotton games and you like shoot 'em ups, you're gonna really enjoy this. Especially if you played Reboot, and you like that, you're gonna think this is even better. But I would definitely, if you haven't played any of the Cotton games, I'd pick up Rock and Roll as well. Rock and Roll is a 3D Cotton game that was released in the arcades. That's brilliant as well. It's very good game indeed. I think this and Rock and Roll are on a pretty good level setting with each other, but maybe Rock and Roll takes it. I don't know, but yeah, it's a very good shoot 'em up indeed and well worth buying. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you online. I am planning, and the review's not going to go up in time, unfortunately, but I am planning on streaming this tonight for maybe a little while and some other PlayStation games while I'm at it. Maybe the new Shinobi, which I've got, but I haven't actually tried yet. So anyway, guys, I enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Okay, ta-da!